Suddenly, two fingers emerged from the girl's mouth, instantly frightening her out of her wits. But when she took a closer look, the fingers had vanished into thin air. At first, the girl thought she was just seeing things, but then she noticed her appetite had increased tenfold. Her father kindly suggested she eat slower, but the girl abruptly became irritated and stabbed her father's hand with a fork. Not long after, her sister spotted a swarm of strange moths in the bathroom, and quickly realized they were coming from the girl's room. As soon as she opened the door, she was stunned. Their father rushed into the room and pulled the girl out from the swarm of moths. The sister, coming to her senses, hastily shut the door. When their mother took the girl to the hospital for an examination, they made a bizarre discovery. There was a silhouette of a person inside the girl's body, flashing an eerie grin at everyone. It was then that the father, who had just arrived, realized that the wooden box his daughter bought recently was the cause of all this trouble. He hurried home to dispose of the box, but the girl frantically ran out in the middle of the night to retrieve it from the trash heap. She placed the box on the ground as if it were a precious treasure. The next second, the box opened by itself, and countless moths swarmed into the girl's mouth. Eventually, the girl collapsed, unable to withstand it. Luckily, her father, sensing something was wrong, had followed her out in time. Left with no choice, the father took the wooden box to a church, seeking help from an exorcist. However, as soon as people saw the box, they turned tail and fled. An old man explained that it was a box possessed by an evil spirit, and that the spirit was taking over his daughter's body. With the help of the exorcist, they began chanting incantations, but instead of expelling the evil spirit, it only enraged it further. The girl then underwent a horrifying transformation and dashed down the hallway like a madwoman. Jack chased after her, and when everyone found them, the girl had already collapsed into her father's arms. The exorcist, upon arriving at the scene, immediately raised the Bible in his hand and began chanting loudly. At the same time, Jack suddenly lost sensation in his hands, and his eyes turned milky white. A mysterious force dragged him towards the wall, and the lights began to flicker erratically. The exorcist warned Jack to control his consciousness. At that moment, a decaying hand emerged from Jack's mouth, and an evil spirit crawled towards the box. It wasn't until the lights returned to normal that the evil spirit had left Jack's body. To prevent the spirit from harming anyone else, the exorcist decided to take the wooden box back to the church. However, on the way back, they were involved in a car accident. All that remained was the wooden box, lying quietly in the corner by the road, as if waiting for its next owner.